it's still pretty good. I think whoever can go in first might be able to just one-shot someone. I think Aatrox typically builds, he has a lot of HP, but there's enough damage on this side where whoever they can, just CC, they could just one-shot the first target.
I think it's a pretty balanced draft across the board.
Really well. Those auto attacks chunking people down to 1/3 HP with just a couple of them was good stuff. Checking in on that damage per minute from the last game. Oh, Quad gets first blood on Palafox while we're looking at the stats from last. He is not waiting on this one.
Wait, there's a third party that has entered the race. President Quad!
That's not American. There's no third party.
Oh boy, Contract's in some danger now here too. Wants to try to get away, but it ain't gonna happen. Masu picks up the second one from
Jungle. Reduces some of that extra threat that could go that way. This bodes very well for FlyQuest.
Evoy in some danger here. Pops the barrier to make sure that they don't force his HP too low. Masu with those double buffs. This is so obnoxious too. He's just going to be spamming so much damage out, but he might just die. B-Boy looking for a little bit more. He needs another auto attack and he finds it, but now Busio's going to get the return kill and Seo's going to be from Busio, stepping back away from it now. As the wave just continues to push further and further ahead, Seos jumps forward and now Contracts jumps out. Masu's going to be in some danger as he gets stunned up and gunned down. Nicely done from Shopify Rebellion.
For the lanes, for the teammates, as you say, focusing on the President B-Boy. But that does mean they're going to lose out the rest of the map, and Palafox is the next target.
Yep, Palafox goes in for the taunt on Quad. He gets him low, but he can't quite get him all the way gone as Busio and Masu swoop in for the extra help. Fudge versus Whippo down here for the bottom lane.
It's a really big advantage in mid lane now opening up. It's almost a 900 gold lead, and even with some of the help that they were trying to throw B-Boy's way to try to make sure that he is in a good spot here, it's still, and we can probably just beat them straight up.
Yeah, Cloud9 were talking about it, and they were saying they used to kind of view Shopify as like, okay, well, you have to focus on B-Boy because, he has possibilities to carry as they go for a tower dive.
Oh, yeah, Quad's going in for the Realm Warp here, but Palafox with a Justice Punch. Oh, they're both down to 150 HP. Quad leveling up, though, getting the extra little bit of healing from that one. Going to walk through the Tri-Brush here. Palafox does have a control ward in Pixel. He's just going to wait on top of that one for a moment. Does spot out Quad there with the ward, but Contracts is coming in to help his mid laner. Quad, though, make sure it's a 1-for-1. Contracts with the buy. True Shot Barrage from B-Boy also fired up there to guarantee it. But Quad still gets his man first as B-Boy's under pressure back over here in the mid lane. Masu swooping in there with a Killer Instinct. Busio pops the heal for tempo, but he missed Shattering Strike. Busio still manages to get away, but that was dicey.
He wanted to give the kill to his AD carry, that's why.
Okay, well now they both got to worry about getting away because Fudge has arrived with wings spread wide and he'll take Masu out.
Another TP.
Fudge getting a second kill for this game as now Busio still has to try to escape. Instead, just going to go for the execution here into the tier 2 turret and will succeed. Chunks Inspired down to half HP and then just goes right back to farming.
Yeah, Seo's now looking for Inspired.
Yeah, he'll tag him there with the Winter's Bite. Commits Glacial Fissure for it as well as Whippo's chasing after Fudge. Inspired, though, first to die. Contract's taking the kill credit, and Fudge turns his attention back over to Whippo. Shopify Rebellion is sending everybody down here, and it's a double kill for Contracts in the Vi. Fudge completely forces Whippo back. Palafox is here. We'll see if they want to try to go for a dive. Palafox does have full health if they want to commit to it. Minion Wave also about ready to crash into the turret, and nobody from FlyQuest is around to help Whippo. There are no teleports that could come in and try to reinforce him, so he's going to have to try to outplay this as he does create a little bit of distance. Will not get pulled back by the Infernal Chains, but Fudge and Palafox now have the opportunity to get even. Quad wrapping around. Busio looking on, but the Herald is dropping pretty quickly. I don't think FlyQuest is going to get anybody in there in time, but they might still try to fight afterwards. Nope, just going to walk everybody else back towards that mid lane. Nicely played from Shopify, recognizing, like you guys were saying, Inspired's bottom, start the Herald.
And pretty much every team likes this. Mid lane priority into move towards the dragon.
Okay, there's your engage coming out from Contracts. He wants to commit onto Whippo, but Whippo is just fine. Shopify still seeing if there's an angle to fight here as Busio's down to half HP. Fudge goes forward with the Q, does find a little bit of CC here, but Palafox cannot continue marching forward. Now that FlyQuest has brought all the troops, Shopify might be in some serious danger. Palafox come crashing down, but it will not matter. FlyQuest pushing forward. Whippo leading the charge. B-Boy on the run as Contracts isn't going to get anywhere. It's a 4,000 gold lead for FlyQuest, and they teach Shopify that the hard way.
That's what it looks like when both the Rise and the Kaisa are free firing. Masu is looking really good there. I like the reposition. He pops his Ghost as well, keeps his DPS up, and right behind all the focus that had been onto Bwipo, Shopify are unable to get Bwipo, and they are unable to get much afterwards either. That is easy dragon pickup here for FlyQuest, and still keeping the pressure on the tower, and Seos is just dead through the Unbreakable.
Yep, that's what happens when this hyper-accelerated Rise just locks you up with the Rune Prison.
Plus,
You know,
the Kaisa...
Otacon doesn't care.
Well, Shopify have shown contracts up in the top side, so FlyQuest are immediately going to go for that Otacon themselves. Whippo staying alive here in a 1v3-4. Now, teleport comes in from Quad to reinforce him, and Whippo buys enough time for Quad to arrive, but now the President might be in a little bit of danger. No, he's got him taken care of. It's a 2v3, and he likes those odds. He's so damn tanky with the shields. FlyQuest will claim the Otacon on the bottom side of the map and win a 2v.
Sorry.
He's an honest voter.
Don't know how you do things in Canada, buddy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
He is not caught shopping.
And look at the mini. I was trying to look at the mini map. I think it was Fog of War the whole time.
We're back to live. Hold on. There's some violence occurring down here as Busio, Bwipo, and Inspired holding out against a 4-man attempt here from Shopify, but as Masu also makes his way in, Bwipo decides to dive in with a public execution, Magnet Storm for the immediate follow-up, and everybody on Shopify is about to die. Triple kill to Masu, and Contracts and Palafox are running the wrong damn way. Masu wants to fly in with a killer instinct to find the kill into Contracts first, but Palafox will die instead. Only Contracts left still running away as Busio and Inspired give full chase, and Quad is in the enemy base the whole time, just pushing down mid.
I mean, Quad was running up to that fight, saw they were stomping it so hard they don't need him. He realm warped back to mid lane to push in there, and they have the TP down towards bot from Whippo. FlyQuest are taking everything. It's going to be an over 13,000 gold lead here at 25 minutes.
Yeah, this third game is not even close, man. 5,000 individual gold lead for Quad.
3 lanes, they will grab their Baron and then head to the Dragon afterwards. Nice stuff here.
His own.
Yeah, Masu as well. I really feel like Kaisa in here can do so much. Ezreal doesn't have a very easy time landing skill shots on her, and she can follow up on plays like these effortlessly.
Yeah.
Well, that one you just kind of walk through. They're so far ahead out. There isn't really...
Yeah, there's Palafox walked into the brush. FlyQuest was waiting in the brush. Palafox dies. That's kind of just the calculus. FlyQuest can now just march down mid lane. Palafox is dead for the next 30 seconds. Inspired throws out a pillar there as the wave collides with the tier 3 turret. Seos has to try to get away to some safety as he and B-Boy scramble to defend, but the bottom lane inhibitor turret is going to fall. The inhibitor will go with it shortly thereafter. And FlyQuest just want to end this third game right here, move on to match point. Contracts is wrapping around, but it won't even matter. It's still a 4v5 for Shopify, and they're so far behind. Masu under no serious threat whatsoever as Fudge tries to fight back against Inspired, does get some decent healing, forces the flash, but that's all he'll get before he dies. Palafox finally respawning, but only in time to watch the base and the rest of his team all fall. Busio on the steps of the fountain finds a crash down, dies in the process. But Masu wants to full send it here at the very end as FlyQuest completely destroys